My mom, she's always somebody to like put money away for like Christmas or something. So when she started this, his money. When she started the girls' ministry, it started being more towards the classes and church here, and it was really exciting to see her. You talked to her the night before when she'd go to class. She'd be like, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, who's going to like it, what's going to go on, and then you see her the next day, and she's like, it went so well, we loved it, the girls loved it, they really took to it, so it was really awesome to always see her like that and the special bond she had with the girls.
I know that she loved the girls so much, and she prayed for them every day. And I remember just seeing like her Bible work and her Bible studies on one side of the table, and then the other side of the table, she just had all of the girls' ministry stuff like on the table, and so well put together, organized. Like she really did dedicate her time to the girls because she, that's what the Lord called her to do. So she was happy with it.
Like you, Yolanda, Becky was part of the girls' ministry too. She came up through the Assemblies of God group, and she was a ministry girl too. And when we got married, Becky, she decided to be a Cubbies Awanas leaders at the Scoville Bible Church. So she's lived for it. Spitting out. She's lived for it all of her life. She wanted to teach the girls, teach the kids, boys and girls, from a very young age. She believed in it. She believed in the power of God and His strength, and teach them young, and you'll keep them young, and you'll keep them in the Word.
Thank you so much. We just really wanted to make sure to dedicate a little part of tonight to her. So we would like to start off with our Noah's Ark and Daisy's group. They're a combined group. And so we'll have Miss Oriel and Miss Madeline come up here. We have Keaton and Brianna and Sydney. And Brianna completed all of her badges for this year, which are following, trusting, thanking, giving, prayer, healing, growing, sharing, and obey. We have Keaton Glass, who also completed the bear and the elephant badge. And we have Michaela and Michael Bessie come up here. I didn't see you guys. They completed owls, dog, turkey, camel, kangaroo, cat, zebra, bear, and elephant badges. Give them a round of applause. Next up, we will have our Prims class that are going to line up, come on over, who are led by Miss Karen and Miss Shirley. And just so you know, the Noah's Ark is preschool, and Daisy's is first grade, which is Brianna's group. So if you ladies could come over. We have students that completed all the badges for the year. We have Carol Hoskins, Annalise Gaffney, and Rebecca Wilson. Those badges are animals, safety, music, cooking, art, earth, Bible, reading, and women of the Bible. Charlotte and Blaine Lacey completed animals, safety, music, cooking, and art. Give them a round of applause. This group is second grade, right? Yes, first and second grade. Yeah. Just so you know, Miss Karen has been doing this how long? Miss Maribel, how long has Miss Karen been doing Prims? Prims for 3 years, 4 years? Wow, it keeps on going up. She is super dedicated. She's always here, basically when the church can open up, setting things up, getting ready for her girls. And I'm always ready after service for any leftover snacks because they're always making something in that class. Pretzels, chocolate, different things. And I'm ready for it. All righty. Thank you so much. Next up, we have Stars class, who was led by Rebecca Webb and now Holly Richer. And so here we have our girls coming up. This class is 3rd through 5th grade. So this is a longer class. They will be in this class for longer. So we have the students who completed all the badges for the year. We have Candace Simpson and Skylar Glass. And they completed salvation, camping, in his image, missions, Joseph, first aid, friendship, integrity, and the armor of God. Mia Gaffney and Isabella Gaffney completed in his image, camping, missions, Joseph, first aid, friendship, integrity, and armor of God. And our latest addition, we have here Miss Samantha Felon, who did complete integrity and armor of God. She came on later in the year. We're excited to have her. Oh, and she has a little gift for them as well that she'll be giving them. This class is a huge deal in the girls' ministries because they're able to progress and have a certain badge. If they complete to be an honor star, they're able to later on apply for scholarships in different Assemblies of God universities. So it is a very big deal, and it's a huge honor. So give them a round of applause. Thank you so much. You could take a seat. In our last class, we have here Miss Nisi and Virginia with Aurora Simpson. She's in our friends group, which is our middle school group. Aurora, you're in 7th grade? She is in 7th grade, and she towers me. Don't let these heels fool you. Aurora completed all the badges that they covered this year, which is attitude, choices, pure heart, life-controlling problems, and peer pressure. So this class is super big in that, in dealing with really mentorship in that one-on-one relationship. So if you could give them a round of applause. Our last set of awards, I'll have Miss Maribel come up. If you guys could take a seat. I'll have Miss Maribel come up. Our last set of awards are for the most dedicated in their class. So this award is given to one student in each class. They have the highest attendance. They have the highest memory verses that they have been able to accomplish. And also they wore their uniform consistently in class. So for our Noah's Ark and Daisies, we have Miss Brianna Ott. Miss Brianna, if you could come up here. In our Prims class, you could stay there because we'll take a picture at the end. In our Prims class, we have Miss Rebecca Wilson. Come on, Rebecca. Let's go. In our Stars class, we have Miss Skylar Glass. She went like this. And in our Friends class, we actually have 2, which were Aurora Simpson and Liliana, but she wasn't able to be here today. So Aurora, if you could come up. We could give them a nice round of applause for their dedication here. And if our sponsors could come up really quickly, we just wanted to give you a small token of our appreciation, all of the sponsors for all the classes. You girls could go back to your seats. Thank you. You can sit down, Brianna. We have Jomaida Gaffney. Where's Jomaida Gaffney? Come on up. It's too late now, sister. I already said your name. We have Oriel, Madeline, Karen, Shirley, Holly, Nisi, and Virginia. Miss Madeline is very new to our group. How long? Like 2-3 weeks, I think. Oh, okay. She did it the year before, but now she's back. Yes, so we have just a small gift. These ladies, they prepare their classes on their own. Most of the time, they even purchase things with their own money just to have some extra things for these students. I know that some of them spent time in the kitchen doing things for these girls, and this is just a side thing that they volunteer to do to be able to disciple the next generation of young Christian women. So I really would love if you guys can give them a round of applause for all their work and dedication. And this is our gift to Ms. Maribel.
Oh, thank you.
She didn't want me to give her anything. We've had a lot of changes this year and teachers in and out, and it's been a crazy topsy-turvy world, but we made it, Maribel. Okay, she would like to just say a couple words for you, the parents.
Yes. First of all, I want to say thank you. I have to write everything down because I'm on big mush here, okay? Thank you to... Okay. It's okay? Thank you to all the parents, the guardians, the grandparents, the friends, and any other devoted people that gave their time to bringing the girls here. With your cooperation, loyalty, persistent, our girls have a journey together through another impact year of girls' ministry. Thank you for loving them enough and seeing them through all of this. Thank you for your encouragement, guidance, and support. You have made it possible for each girl here to encounter God and allowed us pour to them. Girls, now your personal ministry begins. As you use your time to share Jesus and his love for everyone, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be your leader. Thank you also for my sponsors, for all your loyalty, for coming in, for your devotions, for your hard work. Thank you. And Yolanda, thank you. When everything starts to fall apart, you just come in, picking up all the pieces. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed day.
She's not wrong. Yes, it was hard balancing it all. And in heels, what can I say? I'm just kidding.
Can we give one more mighty applause for our girls'
It's
ministries? Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. You can return to your students.
Thank you, ladies. It's been a fun year. You guys did so well. And we are so proud of our girls' ministries. They have truly, we've seen our kids grow, and it's just great, even with all the different things we've had going on this year. Turn your mic off.
Oh, turning my mic off.
So we are now going to go into our Royal Ranger program. Yes, I know the boys are excited. So, my iPad is freaking out. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to be going over the badges. Now, before we start, Royal Rangers is a program that comes alongside the next generation and teaches the boys to become strong, kind, and integral men of God. In the program, students receive different badges for the skills and topics they have learned. So today, our Ranger commanders have approved these Rangers to receive these badges as a token for their dedication and efforts this year. So I'm gonna start with our Ranger kids. If our Ranger kids, you guys can come up first. So, yep, Jordy and Michael, that's you guys. Come on up. So we have our Ranger group, our Ranger kids. Don't be shy now, come on up. Yeah, there you go, front and center. So this year, our students accomplished many badges and merits, and our Ranger kids completed the following badges. They completed Antelope, Ram, Adventure Wheels, Tying Knots, Help the Leader, and Keeping the Law. And those who completed these badges are Jordy Glass and Michael Bassie. Give a hand for our Ranger kids. Good job, boys. You can have a seat. Good job, boys. Have a seat. Next up, we're going to have our Discovery Group, led by our commanders Kevin Burnett Jr., Tommy Hoskins, and Phil Gaffney. If you guys can make your way up, Discovery Group, make your way forward. Yep. So many students have completed. There you go. Good job, boys. So many students have completed up to 10 badges this year. Most in the Ranger Discovery Group completed Firecraft, Toolcraft, Cut and Chop, Swordsman, and Models and Design. And the students who completed all these badges were Angela Aletto, Chase Richer, Landon Glass, Colton Ott, and Jamar Holly. And in addition to the previous badges, many also received other individual badges. So in addition to the last, Angelo also received Bible 3 and 4. Chase also received Bible 3, 4, and 5. Landon Glass also completed Bible 3, 4, and 5. Colton Ott completed 1, 2, and 3. And Jamar Holly will also receive Bible 3, 4, and 5. And then we have Christian Laguna, who completed Firecraft, Toolcraft, Bible 4, and Model and Design. And we have Omari Bailey, who completed Firecraft, Toolcraft, Ready, Bible 1, and Models and Design. And then we have Yasir, who completed Firecraft, Toolcraft, Bible 1, and Ready. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Ranger Discovery Group. Give them a hand. All right, good job, boys. You can have a seat. Good job, good job. Great job, boys. Last but not least, we have our Ranger Adventure Group, led by Anthony Goodwin and Ken Stringari. If you guys can make your way forward. So our Ranger Adventure Group completed many of the same badges. These badges included camping, cooking, first aid, and Bible 1 through 4. Those receiving these badges are James Simpson, Jackson Wilson, Mason Wilson, Nicholas Capolina, and TJ Smith. And we also have Timmy Arsenal. Give it up. We also have Timmy Arsenal receiving the camping, first aid, Bible 1 through 3, and Model and Design. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Ranger Adventure Group. Give a big round of applause. Your microphone. All right, you boys can have a seat.
No. It's not on. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles. Welcome to the 21-22 award ceremony for your Rangers. I thank you for your support. I thank you for being here. This could be not possible without you people out there, and I'm greatly appreciative to you. The boys worked very, very hard this year, and we had a lot of problems that developed, but we overcame them. We were out in the snow, out in the cold. It was brutal. Anyhow, we have a few awards that we're going to be giving out. The first one is for a Ranger that has shown, is recognized for outstanding performance, participation, and positive attitude. Omar, come forward, please. Omar's only been with us for about a month and a half, 2 months. He pitched right in. He learned and caught up to the other group. So, he's an outstanding pupil, and I can't wait till next year. Thank you. The next ranger we have is a ranger that has been here for every meeting. He's been on every camp out. He's been to another thing which we call FCF, which we'll go into a little later on. But he has participated in every event and every class activity the whole year. TJ Smith, would you please come forward? Thank you, sir. The next ranger we have that we're going to honor is a ranger that has been shown the most improvement in contact and skills. He's from the Ranger Kids group. They're the kids that, yeah, that's all I can say. But we love them. We love them. Jordy Glass, please come forward. Good job, buddy. Our next award goes to a ranger who every week, brought in faithfully weekly giving through the BGMC. Every week, this ranger brought in his box with money in it every single week. Chase Richard, come on, please. Good job, buddy. We had a, you can give it to him. We had a powwow this weekend out back here. Sunday morning, the skies opened up at 5 o'clock. The thunder and lightning came at 5 o'clock. We had 13 kids we had to do something with, get them out of the rain and snow, and everything else that threw at us. Brought them inside. Then we had a problem. We had to feed these kids. Anthony, who was our head cook, went outside in the lightning and thunder, prepared them breakfast for them. So, Anthony, come forward here. We award you this for cooking under hazardous conditions. And the Golden Spatcher Award. It was fun. It was wet. We had a good time this weekend, and it really showed the kids. They didn't play video games. They didn't sit around the house watching television. For 3 solid days, they were out back here running around, doing skills and activities, and not one of them said, I want to go home. A lot of these kids were the first time they camped out. Some of the kids were the first time they were away from home. I had to coach the mothers and them to comfort them more than the kids. My phone kept blowing up. How's my son doing? Is he okay? Is he all right? Is he doing? He's doing fine. How are you doing? That's what we had to find out. So, Tommy and Commander Phil, could you come up and present the Swordsman Award? The Swordsman Award is an award that throughout the year, it's a new program that the Rangers set up. A person had to read their Bible 10 minutes a day, 4 days a week for the whole season. And Commander Kevin, who can't make it tonight, his daughter is graduating. Hi, Kevin. Hope your daughter's doing great. Thank you. And he wanted to be here so bad, but family comes first. So anyhow, the Swordsman Award is had to read the Bible for 10 minutes a day for 4 days a week for a whole season. And they were tested and quizzed on, Kevin gave out the assignments to them. Then they had to be requested and given tests on what they read. So it wasn't just like they could say, yeah, I read it. Well, show me you read it. Anyhow, these awards are very special to me, and it should be for you too. So, gotta get my list. Sorry. So the first one we have is Angelo. Come on up. Stay. Second one is Chase. Come on up. Oh. Landon, come on up. Colton, come on up. And Jamar, come on up. These guys read the Bible 4 days in a row, 10 minutes a day for probably 13, 14 weeks. So it's a great tribute to them. So. You guys stay up here. We'll do the Ranger of the Year next. Ranger of the Year next. Yeah, you guys get down. Whoa, easy. Every year, the commanders choose a Ranger of the Year to a Ranger in their division or group, Discovery and Adventure. Thank you. And they're graded on a number of things: attendance, participation, merit badges, a whole 9 yards. So they're graded, and they get together and decide and tally up the points and see who's going to be the Ranger of the Year. This year, for the Discovery group, Jamar, come on up. Oh, did you get that blue thing? Hang on a minute. Yeah. You can put it on him or just give it to him. One of the two. Just give it. You just give it. Yeah. Okay. The Ranger of the Year for the Adventure Group. Wish I had a drum roll. Who's the drummer? I thought Tommy, good. Off duty? Okay. There you go. James, come on up. Oh. Sorry, Anthony. Hang on a minute. Yeah.
Can I say something real quick?
Sure.
Okay. I just got to steal this for a second. James is just such a great example of what a Ranger should be. And there was no doubt in our mind when he asked us who was the Ranger of the Year, we said it was James this year, because he's taken initiative. He's grown a lot this year. For someone who doesn't like to talk in front of people and do stuff, he's really grown and matured. And there's never a time when I ask him to do something that he doesn't say he'll do it. And he never complains. It's just an honor to be his leader. So good job, Mom and Dad. All right. Thanks, man.
Thank you, Anthony. This year, we went to the state event for Rangers throughout the state, and it was cold. We got there, it was 23 degrees. Well, it got worse, got better. It started snowing. And these guys performed greatly. They didn't complain. They worked hard, and they came home with some trophies. So the guy, I'm not going to call you by name, but you know who you are. The guys that were at Winter Day, come on up. The medals they're wearing tonight, are the medals that they earned as a group, Adventure Group and Discovery. The Discovery Group won second place in Firecraft, they won second place in First Aid, and they won third place in the tower, which they had to build a tower out of wood. The Adventure Group won third place for the tower. The whole group won third place for overall points. This was state competition. So, and it was cold and snowy, and it was just a long day. We left here I think 7 o'clock, got home around 5, and they were out in the cold the whole day and did not whimper a bit. So I'm so proud of them. I really am. So should you be too. Thanks, guys. Okay, the next thing I kind of dropped the ball on. I lost my paper that had what trophies they won. The guys that have trophies for the Ranger Derby, come up front with your trophies. I forgot, Pastor Sway also entered that, and he actually won third place for the Commanders, for the unique car, and the third place for the fastest car. So anyhow, as you can see, the boys did quite well. In the last 5 years that we've been doing this, we took home over 17 trophies from the Derby. We took home 12 state trophies in the 5 years. So they're doing excellent. They love it. We love them. Good job, guys. All right, guys. Behind every organization, there's a core of gentlemen who are running it. And I got the best quote there is. 3 of the guys, including myself, have been here since day one for the last 5 years, going on 6 years. Kevin's not here tonight. Tommy, can you come up? Phil, could you come up? These gentlemen we've been together for 5 years as a team, and it shows because we work together excellently. And he couldn't ask for any God-willing men as these guys. They're there, so, and they're helped these boys, and they're ready to go. I want you guys to stay up here. The next person I want to celebrate is Dave Sullivan for 4 years. Dave, you can come up. Dave has a problem climbing stairs. And Anthony and Ken, can you come up? They have 2 years of service. Without these guys, there would not be any Royal Rangers. I thank you. I thank you for their service. I thank you for your dedication. We didn't plan this, as you can tell, so. Okay, the last thing I want to bring up to you, there's an organization that's called FCF, which means Frontiers Camping Fellowship. It's a branch of Royal Rangers. It's more outdoorsman, it's more physical, it's more demanding. We had 4 members this year who were inducted into that. You have to have a sponsor. You have to have a sponsor. You have to go through certain criteria to get in. It isn't just given to you. I have a representative here. Ron, can you come up, please? Ron Josephson's been with FCF for how many years, Ron?
27 years.
27 years. He's been in the past, up to recently, the vice president of the organization, and it's a John Fenwick chapter for South Jersey or the state?
It's the
State.
state.
Before I call the boys up, I'm going to let Rod say a little thing about FCF. As you can see, the way he's dressed, this is the attire of FCF. So this is how you dress.
It's where grown men can put on clothes like this and make believe they live in the early 1800s. We camp in canvas tents. We cook over open fires. We use tomahawks and throwing knives, black powder guns, flint and steel to start our fires. It's just a good time to get away and to experience God's green earth. We have been very fortunate in South Jersey here to get a campground donated to us in Hamilton. And we've been at Camp Blueberry for 12 years now, I think. I've been in Royal Rangers for 37 years. I've been in FCF for 26 years. And I refer to FCF as the elite of Royal Rangers. That's my view. Just because it's so interesting to see the boys and the men come out of their shells when they get out into the wilderness with no other electronic devices, nothing to take your mind away except what you're doing at the moment. We do competitions from cooking to archery, knife and tomahawk throwing, open fire cooking. That's pretty much it. But you just get away and you just have a good time. And I've been blessed to been part of that group. Like Commander Paul said, I was a vice president for the last 12 years and just retired this past year. I felt kind of lost this recent trace that we had until the new vice president wasn't there and I had to take over again. You tell them about that.
Yeah. One of the couple of things that happened over that weekend, which we experienced, I happen to be one of the inductees also. This thing I'm wearing is a piece of wood. You'll see it's got a notch in it. This was given to you Friday night. And you didn't turn it back in, but until Sunday, you're not allowed to talk. Couldn't talk. If you talked, you got a notch. Unfortunately, 3 out of 4 got notches. Nicholas did not get a notch. I don't know how he didn't do it, but he didn't do it. We also did everything that Rod just said. We threw tomahawks at a big piece of wood, tree thing. We threw knives. We demonstrated how to shoot a gun. We camped out in the cold again, 32 degrees. I just can't get out of that. And again, we made a choker collar. That a choker collar I found out is made by the Indians. He has it. And it was mainly used for that they couldn't get their throat cut. It stopped from a knife coming behind you and cutting your throat. That was the purpose of it. I didn't know that. I learned that. We made a pouch out of leather, sewed it together. These are the things that we did the whole weekend as a team. I think I'm getting the move on type. I could be here for hours. I love my boys and I love talking about them. But anyhow, James Simpson, come on up. Nicholas, come on up. TJ Smith, come on up. And of course, myself. We were the 4 that went through it. I went through everything they went through. Trust me. And I can't say I loved it, but I loved it. But anyhow, so that is the new elite group of our outposts. Another trip above what we had. So it just amazes me how much these boys can do when it's up against them. I mean, the conditions that we camp out in, the coldness, and none of these boys has said anything, never whimpered. And especially this weekend, the first time people that camped out didn't, the parents were more upset than they were. So, but I love you all. I thank you now for coming out. I thank every one of you. I thank Pastor Sway and Pastor John and Pastor Kevin. Pastor Kevin this year helped us and got us the shed-out back. Ran out of rooms, so they gave us the shed-out back. They insulated it, put a heater in it for us. I can't say a bus about our pastors, staff here. This church has supported us tremendously. So, and you look sharp tonight, by the way, Pastor. You look sharp tonight. That's all I got. You go.
Give it up for our Royal Rangers, yeah? Good job, boys. And give it up for our girls, too. Hey, come on now. It's been a ton of fun. Hey, before I close, Pastor Kevin actually wants to come and say a couple words. So.
I just wanted to thank all the parents because bringing them out, I know it's tough. Everybody's so busy today with schedules, and if you have several children, you're running to every kind of event, but it really is impacting these children's lives. And I've seen the growth in some of the young girls, the young guys, and just seeing their growth, it brings tears to your eyes when you see it, because you're impacting their life forever. So the parents' commitment, that's where it started, you bringing them. And then the commitment of our leaders under Pastor Sway. Pastor John originally had kicked off the program, and it's just turned into such a great thing. And it's really touched our hearts just to see the change. And then Saturday when we were out there, God provided a rock wall for our group, for the church. And just seeing the kids trying to climb this rock wall. And some of the kids got up maybe a couple steps at first, got a little discouraged, so everybody just started encouraging them. Before you knew it, they're climbing up, ringing the bell, man. Their face just lit up. So it's just, man, they're memories that forever, and they're never going to be taken away. So I just wanted to really thank all of our leaders, and the pastoral staff here. Not talking about myself, but the staff that we have is just phenomenal. All our lay leaders, all our support group, helpers. And next year, I heard that Honor Bound, we have a motorcycle ministry group, is going to maybe get involved in helping do some things with the group as well. And so it's just another exciting thing. And if any of you want to be involved, we're expanding. We've had more children coming in, and we could use some help. So if you're a parent and you want to get involved and help, let us know, because we could really use the help for next year. So God bless you. Turn it back to Pastor Sway.
Thank you. Hey, great job, everybody. All right, one last thing. They didn't know I was going to do this. Maribel, Paul, Yolanda, can you come up too? Come on up. Paul, you need to come. I know you're going to cry. It's okay. We're all going to cry together. It's great. So listen, these people on stage are the heads, and they have helped. Yolanda has always been a big help for me, and she has helped Maribel a ton as well. And Paul's whole heart is in Rangers. I'm pretty sure his heart is the Ranger logo. And Maribel is the same way. Everything she does. Maribel was on vacation texting me about girls ministry, and I said, girl, you need to go chill on the beach, all right? Stop it. But, hey, I want you guys to know that as the children's pastor here at this church, we could not have done what we do here without you two. And your service and your commitment to this next generation, and most importantly to the kingdom of God, is truly unfathomable. And to be honest, we just thank you, and we appreciate you guys. And also, anyone who's involved in Rangers and Girls Ministries as a leader, can you please stand? We just want to honor you because here's the thing, guys. No, not you boys, not you boys. The leaders, adults. We love you too. We just gave you a whole hour. Hey, can we just clap for these people? Yes. Leaders, you have invested not in the church of tomorrow, but in the church of today. And we thank you for that. And we thank you for your investment, for the time that you put in, for putting your heart on your sleeve for these students and allowing yourself to be a part of their lives. So thank you, guys. Thank you. So, oh, I know. Hey, we are all set. Thank you guys for being here. But guess what? The fun's not over. Outside in the front, we have ice cream. We ask that you come, stick around, have a good time with us. We're going to have a ton of fun. And one last thing, all the kids, we're going to take a selfie. What do you think? Can we take a selfie? Come right up here. We're going to take a selfie. Every one of you. All of you, kids, all of you. Come up. No, right here on the floor, I'm on the top. I'm on top. Y'all on the floor. We all going to take, you got to look at my camera though. Ready? We going to take a selfie.
The other way.
What do you mean? Like this?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're going to take a selfie. Come on. Everybody get in the photo. Make your way in. All right. Hey, good job, guys. Oh, that's a nice photo, too. Hey, so kids, what you're going to do is you're going to meet with your parents first, and then you can head on out for ice cream. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here. It's been a ton of fun. Rangers, Girls Ministry, we'll see you next year in September.